Hello everyone! Welcome to this lesson on errors and exceptions in Java programming. When creating programs, we often encounter problems that prevent our code from running correctly. Some of these problems can completely stop a program, while others can be managed so the program continues running. In this lesson, we will learn what errors and exceptions are, how they differ, and how programmers handle exceptions to create more reliable applications. Let's begin with errors. Errors are serious problems that stop a program from executing properly. They are usually caused by issues in the system or major mistakes in the program's logic. When an error occurs, the program may terminate immediately and cannot easily recover from the problem. For example, dividing a number by 0 can cause an error. In the code shown on the screen, the statement 10 divided by 0 creates a problem because division by 0 is mathematically impossible. As a result, the program encounters an error and cannot continue normally. Now let's talk about exceptions. Exceptions are events that occur while a program is running. Unlike errors, exceptions can be handled by the programmer. Handling exceptions allows the program to respond to problems without completely crashing. In the example shown, the code is placed inside a try block. If a problem occurs, the catch block captures the exception and executes alternative instructions. Instead of stopping the entire program, a message is displayed, informing the user that the error has been handled. This makes programs more stable and user-friendly. Now let's compare errors and exceptions. Errors are generally severe problems that are difficult or impossible for the application to handle. Exceptions, on the other hand, are conditions that programmers can anticipate and manage using tools such as try and catch blocks. The example shown demonstrates a null pointer exception. Here, the variable stir contains a null value, meaning it does not point to any actual object. When the program tries to access the length of this null value, an exception occurs. Since it is an exception, programmers can write code to detect and handle the issue appropriately. Exceptions are commonly divided into two categories: checked exceptions and unchecked exceptions. Checked exceptions are exceptions that the programmer must handle before the program can compile successfully. These often involve operations such as reading files or accessing external resources. Unchecked exceptions occur during runtime and are usually caused by programming mistakes, such as invalid calculations or accessing objects that do not exist. In the example shown, creating a file reader may produce a checked exception, because the specified file might not be found. For this reason, Java requires the programmer to handle the possibility of this exception. Let's look at some common exceptions that programmers frequently encounter. The first is arithmetic exception, which occurs during invalid mathematical operations, such as dividing by 0. The second is null pointer exception, which happens when a program tries to use an object reference that is null. The third is array index out-of-bounds exception, which occurs when a program attempts to access an array element outside its valid range. In the example shown, the array contains only 3 elements, but the code tries to access the element at index 5. Since that position does not exist, Java throws an array index out-of-bounds exception. That concludes our lesson on errors and exceptions. To summarize, errors are serious issues that typically stop program execution, while exceptions are problems that can be detected and handled during runtime. Understanding how exceptions work is an important skill for every programmer because it helps create applications that are more reliable, stable, and user-friendly. Thank you for watching, and I hope this lesson helped you better understand errors and exceptions in Java programming.